Coach Oscar here. First of all, Oscar, congrats on the win. Just want to get your initial thoughts on the game and just how important it was to get back in the win column.
No, it was very important to add 3 points tonight. The result brought as well a very good performance and confidence to the players. We felt that everyone is raising their level, and that makes us collectively a stronger team. But there is a lot of work to do still. But tonight was that one game where we must add 3 points and play well, so we can raise the confidence. Regarding the game, I thought we were the team who has the best chances all the time, and we proposed the game the way we wanted. I think collectively, from the first minute, we have the best options. Playing against a very tough team, rival, but we did great things as well. The youngsters showing a bunch of good things. The Otero is a very positive performance as well, coming from the academy, and seeing Gustavo again. Very good night for us, and we thanks all the fans that support us today. It was great to see them.
Good, awesome.
Oscar, just all three of your designated players got on the score sheet tonight, and it's the first time in club history that they've been able to do so. Just for your perspective, having all of them hitting on all cylinders, being able to combine with each other and play off of each other so well, and you guys now have the most goals scored in MLS so far this season. What does that mean to you to have that early start to the season offensively and have all of three of those players hitting the mark?
Oh, it's a great news. I think the data confirms that the commitment that they have so far has been elevated, and they understand that in this league they have called or they have been called DPs for a reason, and it's not a secret that if we want to dream for that final and biggest prize, we need these guys to elevate it, and they show it today. I'm very happy, but I have to compliment as well the way they have been working. Is a different level too, so we're happy for them.
We got Michael Citro.
Oscar, congrats on the win. I know you've talked earlier this year about how you felt like this team could score a lot of goals, and they have been scoring a lot of goals. Having covered you for the last several years, I feel like I need to ask you about, what was going through your mind. You're just moments away from Otero getting a clean sheet in his first game. I know the clean sheet would have been very important to you after the defensive start to the season. Just give your thoughts on the overall defensive effort and just not quite getting over the finish line with that clean sheet.
And it's a good question. It's strange, but after all those things that happened tonight that were positive for us and that give us reasons to be happy and celebrate, when we can see that goal, is the pain was big too for me, and because we need to elevate the way we're defending. That's going to make us get results, and the way their strikers and the way the team is playing forward is going to make us win trophies. But definitely, I thought about that, Michael. That it will be neat to have the clean sheet tonight. But there's a bunch of things that we need to get better also.
Alonso.
Thank you. Profe, felicitaciones un poquito por la pregunta que él iba. Sí, ¿verdad? El clean sheet todavía no se puede cerrar, pero ¿usted cree que es por la forma de que Orlando juega tan vertical, hasta la forma de presionar de Edward, que va como un segundo 9 detrás a veces de Muriel, y cree que si eso también en un contraataque deja un poco el equipo en desequilibrio, en desbalance, y obviamente si meten 4 por ahí, pues uno tiene que entrar del otro equipo, ¿no? Si es que la posición táctica deja tanto espacio, ¿no?
Sí, bueno, es cierto que algunas químicas han cambiado a lo largo de estas 5 fechas. Hay nuevos jugadores y realmente pues estamos amoldándonos poco a poco a tener esa solidez defensiva. Pero nos está dando un potencial ofensivo importante que nos ilusiona y ahora nos toca equilibrarnos un poco. Pero la razón que marcas puede ser cierta. Creo que la escalada de Edward es más agresiva. Teníamos antes 2 pivotes un poco más reservados. Ahora tenemos uno de ellos que escala más, que tiene su naturalidad más o esa vocación de ir al frente, que en cierta forma es positiva también.
We'll go to Stephanie, then Luis.
Good evening, thank you. Congratulations, Coach. I'm Monica Hoyos with Florida National News. And my question for you is, looking back on today's game, what was the most impactful tactical adjustment you made, and how do you plan to build on the success for the upcoming match? Or upcoming matches?
Right, I was responding of the prior question about the movement that the team is experiencing now, with Edward being a midfielder that have a tendency to go forward more than containing or being in a defensive minded. The team is using to that movement much more often now, because we come from playing almost 3 years with Cesar and Wilder, that both of them had probably a bolder defensive characteristic. Now we have a midfielder that can be more a creator, or somebody who can create more actions in the final third. But at the same time, we need to combine a way how can we have consistently more defensive minded when we need it. So when you ask about what was that movement that caught my eye or highlight during the game, I would say just let the team flow through Edward and see if we, with our 4 defenders and Cesar, we can resolve the things defensively. But that brings us offensive actions more often, and we let it go. We didn't negotiate that. We just let it flow, and that brought us these many opportunities in the game.
Luis?
Profe, well, good evening. Congrats on the win. I wanted to ask you, several players obviously stepped up today with a lot of goals and assists. Luis Muriel has had a turnaround season. What has he been doing in practice differently, or something that maybe conversations you have had with him for him to improve so much, being so influential in the attacking third? Thank you.
Right, yeah, I think it's not a secret that we all seen a different player on Luis. That player that we ambitioned last year and the player that we are waiting for is early in the year, but I have to highlight as well the way he has been taking care of his body and the way he has been training. And not just him, but the complement with the other ones that understand that they are heavy on the group. And if we aim for the bigger prize here, we need them to show up. And that's happening very often. So all what we need to do is just continue on doing it, because the season is early. So that consistency will make us a better team. But definitely what you point out is what we all see. The guys that need to step up, they're doing it, and that makes us better.
Go to Nathaniel.
Oscar back here. This is the second time so far this season y'all have scored 4 goals in one game. What do you say about the offensive state of the team right now?
I think we're looking much more not created, because I have to say that in the prior years we have created a bunch of actions to score, but we always end up saying that's the final touch, that's the final movement, that's the final decision that makes us score goals. At the end, that's what you need to do it. But now I see that differences on keeping the volume of the actions in the last third and creating these actions to score, but actually scoring goals. And then that's the difference. The boys are doing it, and they need to keep up with that job. As early in the season, as I say, but we all very positive on this thing.
Onto that, is there a way to, or how can you translate that on the road when you need that?
It's true. Not a secret either that being on the road sometimes it turns more challenging on somehow. This is not probably had a nice explanation, but it's happened somehow everywhere. But we are conscious about it. We want to keep up that mentality of trying to go away and win games. The last one in New York, we scored 2 goals. We were about this much just to win that game against a rival that last year just produced us here a very sad moment. And I see that instinct of the team to go. Look, we opened the game with the first goal. We were leading the game 2-1. So those positive things are happening. But of course, yeah, it will be great that we can have that consistency on scoring goals away too. That it will make us better.
Mike Majo.
Profe, I wanted to ask you about a new rule that we saw kind of go into place today, the substitution rule, where when you were substituting Ivan out, there was a delay in getting Dagerdran into the field. I think 60 seconds it was. Mm-hmm. First time we were able to see it tonight, but kind of wanted to get your reactions on, I guess, that new rule, and I guess was there like a miscommunication with Ivan not knowing that he had to leave the field within, was it 8 seconds? So just your thoughts on that new rule.
Right. First, I think the rule is great. I love it. I don't think a player needs to do anything else when he sees his number and the board. He needs to clean and get out. I would like this rule to be emulated in many other countries. When I see the players that go shake hands and say hi and bye-bye, I think the game needs to flow. And MLS is one of the leagues that is bringing this new ruling that at the end is just favor the game. So first, the rule, I like it. It was not a miscommunication. It was just the boys telling Ivan that he needed to get a shot out on the other side, but somehow he wanted to come this way. And it's just because it's Ivan's birthday. We're going to let it do it today, but it was not good. If not, we will find him.
All right, we'll finish it off with Michael Citro.
Oscar, I wanted to ask you about one of your young players from the academy, Alex Freeman, goal and assist tonight. He's probably developed, maybe not faster than you expected him to, but he's certainly showing the confidence of a player that you can count on week in and week out to be in that starting position. Just your thoughts on Alex's game tonight and his growth from last year at OCB to this year.
Mm-hmm. Right. We're very happy as well, Michael, with developing or see the development on Alex as well on many things that are solid. It's not just us trying to put the guys just because we want to show that we're putting the kids. No. The kids play when they needed to play. The kids play when they deserve to play. That's the way it is. And they know that when they play, they have to match the level and keep it. And that's what he's doing. Alex is growing the opportunity that came to him, he has been taking it with responsibility, with matureness, scoring goals. I'm excited with him, and the competition that he has behind him is not an easy one because Dagur had a tremendous season, and he's a tremendous player too. So that will make us better, but definitely I'm happy for Alex, and he's growing at the point that I think he needs to be seen by the national team. And this is a message with all the respect, but he's an incredible kid that he's developing. He's been raised day by day.